In the village of Bethany, filled with sorrow, Lazarus, Jesus' beloved friend, had passed away and been buried for 4 days. When Jesus arrived, grief and confusion filled the air. Through her tears, Martha lamented that if he had come sooner, her brother would not have died. Yet Jesus gazed at her with compassion and said, "If you believe, you will see the glory of God." Despite her lingering doubts, Martha listened and agreed to have the tomb opened. Everyone feared the odor of decay, but Jesus reassured them that faith was what mattered most. Standing silently before the cold tomb, he prayed to the Father. Tension hung in the air as all waited in silence, unaware of the miracle about to unfold by the power of the living one. Jesus stood before the tomb, thoughtful and calm, preparing for a miracle that would astonish all. He prayed to the Father, giving thanks for always being heard, emphasizing that his words were spoken so those around him would believe he was sent by God. People gathered around, from disciples to Lazarus' family, watching anxiously, some still doubtful, others hopeful. Jesus stressed that faith was key to witnessing God's power, not fear of death or decay. Then he commanded the tomb to be opened and called loudly, "Lazarus, come out." At that moment, the atmosphere shifted from sorrow to awe and hope, setting the stage for Lazarus' resurrection, demonstrating God's power and love. The moment Jesus shouted, "Lazarus, come out," a miraculous event occurred. Lazarus emerged from the tomb, still wrapped in burial cloths, his eyes wide in astonishment, unable to believe he was back to life. Jesus gently instructed the removal of the wrappings, freeing Lazarus from death's grip. Witnesses were stunned and moved disciples, Martha and Mary, a light joy and amazement filling the air. Lazarus, now awake, humorously broke the tension. "I've only been asleep 4 days, and I'm hungry." The family embraced in happiness, gratitude overflowing. This miracle affirmed God's power and strengthened the faith of all who saw it, opening hearts to hope and trust in his divine plan. After Lazarus was restored to life, joy and wonder spread throughout Bethany. Family and onlookers could hardly believe their eyes. Tears of sorrow transformed into overflowing happiness. Lazarus, back among the living, added humor to ease the tension. "Only 4 days asleep, and I'm starving." Jesus gently reminded them that all events were part of God's grand plan, highlighting that faith was the essential key to witnessing his power. People began to understand that Lazarus' resurrection was not merely physical, but a sign of God's love and power, inspiring faith and hope in all. This moment opened the door for everyone to trust in the miracles God could perform. Following Lazarus' resurrection, the atmosphere in Bethany overflowed with joy, astonishment, and deep gratitude. Family, friends, and witnesses were moved by Jesus' power. Lazarus, freed from death, added humor about his 4-day nap and hunger, bringing laughter and lightening the tension. Jesus emphasized that all occurrences were part of God's grand plan, reinforcing faith in everyone. This miracle not only restored Lazarus' physical life, but also served as a testament to God's power, love, and faithfulness, awakening hope and trust in all who witnessed it, preparing hearts for the pivotal events to come in Jesus' journey. After Lazarus came back to life, people began to grasp the profound significance of the miracle and Jesus' supreme power. He reminded them that all events, including pain, death, and human trials, were part of God's divine plan. Lazarus' resurrection restored physical life and served to strengthen faith, encouraging belief in God's limitless love and power. Family and witnesses felt overwhelming joy, hope, and gratitude. Lazarus became a living testament to God's promise. Life and hope triumph over death. This moment paved the way for people to trust in God's miraculous works and prepared their hearts for the momentous events ahead in Jesus' mission.